It's 5:07 a.m. Your cell phone is beside your bed. No one has asked you for anything yet. No emails, no bad news, no bills, no comparisons. For the first time today, your attention is still your own. But perhaps the biggest difference between someone who wakes up at 5 a.m. and someone who doesn't isn't the clock. It's what happens before the world enters that person's head. Many people don't start their day living. They start by reacting. They open their eyes, pick up their phones, see messages, videos, bills, problems, and expectations. Before even getting out of bed, they've already surrendered their minds to everyone else. Sign up for the Calm Method for more conversations about focus and calmness. And comment, where are you watching from right now? The psychology of waking up at 5 isn't about being better than anyone else. It's not about sleeping less. It's about creating a space where you stop being pulled by the world and, for a few minutes, get back to choosing who you want to be. Perhaps you've already tried waking up early, endured it for a few days, and then reverted to your old routine. Afterwards, you called yourself lazy or undisciplined. You're not lazy. Maybe you're just starting each day in survival mode. There is a huge difference between waking up and immediately receiving stimuli and waking up with intention. In one case, your mind learns, when something calls, I respond. In the other, it learns, I can choose before reacting. Imagine 2 mornings. On the first, you see a message from work, then a short video, then a news item, then someone else's life that seems more organized than yours. 10 minutes later, you're already late, stressed, and feeling like you're falling behind. On Monday, the problems are still there. But before opening your phone, you drink water, stay silent, pray, write a sentence, read 2 pages, take a walk, or sit down to tackle an important task. You haven't solved your life's problems, but you've taught your mind that the morning doesn't have to begin defensively. This is the first mechanism, a small victory before the first charge. When you keep a simple promise to yourself, you create internal evidence. I do what I said I would do. Discipline isn't born when you feel inspired. It grows when you stop breaking small agreements with yourself. It could be waking up at 5 a.m., 6:30 a.m., or 20 minutes earlier than usual. The time isn't the key to victory. The real victory is not letting your mood dictate everything. Doing something important right away restores your self-confidence. The second mechanism is silence. Modern life is noisy even when no one is talking. Notifications, short videos, opinions, alerts, background music, comparisons. The whole day seems to tell you that you should be faster, richer, and more interesting. After this pace for so long, the silence feels strange, and that says a lot. When silence feels strange, perhaps your mind has been surrounded by noise for too long. The first hours of the day aren't special because the universe changes at 5 a.m. They're special because there are fewer interruptions, fewer people wanting something, less chance of you forgetting what really matters. For some, these minutes are spent in prayer or gratitude. For others, it's reading, exercise, studying, walking, or taking an online course. None of these things alone solve anxiety, depression, or any emotional suffering, but they can create a moment of calm. And for a tired mind, a moment of calm is already a form of care. The third mechanism is to transform purpose into something visible. Many people feel lost because they have too many goals and too little direction. You want to improve your career, body, finances, mind, faith, and relationships. And by trying to fix everything, you end up not doing anything. A lost mind doesn't need 10 new goals. It needs a direction that can survive a bad day. Perhaps it's studying for a certification, preparing for a career change, getting back into reading, taking care of your body with respect, or strengthening your faith. The point is to choose a priority. When you know why you wake up, the bed ceases to be merely comfortable. It becomes a negotiation between who you are now and who you are trying to build. The fourth mechanism is to reduce negotiations using one's own humor. Most people try to be disciplined when they're tired and surrounded by distractions. Consistent people do things differently. They don't win an epic battle every morning. They leave less room for arguing with their own minds. They put their cell phones away from the bed. They have water ready. They lay out their clothes. They open their notebooks. They decide on their first task the night before. And they protect bedtime. Discipline is less about personality and more about reducing friction. If you stayed up late, don't know what to do, and have your phone handy, your mind will choose the familiar path. It's just saving energy. So don't ask yourself to be a hero. Prepare the environment. And this creates the fifth mechanism, identity. After a few days, you replace "I'm trying to improve" with "I am someone who protects their own mind." I don't spend my first hour on my phone. I do one important thing every day. You don't need to prove you're extraordinary. You need to stop collecting evidence that you can't trust yourself. Self-esteem doesn't just grow when someone compliments you. It grows when your actions start to align with the person you say you want to be. Comment below. What usually steals your morning? Your cell phone, lack of sleep, anxiety, the rush of daily life, or a lack of direction? And leave a like, because that helps this message reach more people trying to break free from the same cycle. Now comes the most important part. Healthy people don't love 5 a.m. at all costs. There's no medal for not getting enough sleep. There's no such thing as failure in waking up at 6, 7, or any other time. If you work nights, take care of children, have a different routine, or need more rest, this schedule might not be suitable. The schedule only matters when it protects your sleep, your peace, and your intentions. The true habit isn't about waking up early. It's about protecting the start of your day. For some people, that will be at 5 a.m. For others, it will be after dropping the kids off at school, before the first app, after a work shift, or when the house gets quiet. The sixth mechanism is understanding that your routine needs to serve your life, not become another obligation. You don't need to copy anyone else's schedule. You need to reclaim a few minutes where your mind isn't being used by everyone else but you. Then, do the first hour experiment for 7 days. Go to sleep at a time that respects your rest. When you wake up, don't touch your cell phone for the first 20 minutes. Spend 5 minutes in silence, prayer, gratitude, or breathing. Then use 15 minutes on a single priority: studying, reading, walking, writing, planning, or learning a skill. Before continuing, write, "Today, the most important thing I need to protect is your peace, focus, faith, studies, career, or health." The goal isn't to wake up tomorrow with a perfect life. The goal is to feel again that your mind belongs to you. Perhaps your greatest exhaustion doesn't come from the sheer number of things you do. Perhaps it comes from spending every day reacting to things you never chose. People who wake up at 5 a.m. haven't found a secret schedule. They've found a space where they can listen to their own lives before the world starts talking louder. Comment, "For 7 days, I will protect my first hour for," and complete with your priority. Leave a like to mark this commitment and help someone else do the same. Now watch the video that's playing on the screen. It will help you regain focus when your mind feels tired, scattered, and caught up in distractions. See you there.